Hey Best Fiends fans, I'm from the YouTube channel Insomniac Stream, and today we're going to be doing a transformation makeup into Gardener Jean. This is going to be a pretty colorful and floral look for spring, so let's jump into it. First thing I always do is block down my brows with a washable glue stick, and then I jump into sketching out the design with a cream pencil in white. This makes it so if you need to move anything around or make corrections, it's easy to do, and it also helps kind of base out where everything's going to go, since you're trying to put Jean's features on top of your own. From here, I quickly made sure the eyes and teeth were in place, since the white features are some of the hardest to hide, so you kind of want to make sure they're in a good spot. And then I went ahead and started creating the little flowers in the plant pot that he is holding. Since these were kind of hard to sketch out, it was actually easier just to do with laying down the yellow and going over with some white to highlight certain areas, and then using an orange for the centerpieces of them. Everything I use for the base colors is water-activated body paint, so it's really easy to apply and remove. And I always like to get the base colors of everything down first, so I also made sure to add his shirt and the little colors along his body. And then I was able to do the same thing along his face and into his hat area. I thought it'd be fun to zoom into this section as we detail out the body, and to do that I was using different shades of eyeshadows. So a little bit of gray for the white, some different tones for the blue part of the shirt and the pot, and then along Jean's body I was using mainly white and a darker green to help create a little bit more depth. I also made sure to add in his legs and tail piece since I had missed those in my first go around. From there, as with other Best Fiends looks I've done, the black outline is where things really start to come to life and get better defined on a more graphic, cartoony style. So for this, I just take a black water-activated paint on a small brush and start outlining everything. This also really helps with defining the little inner parts of the flowers and along the outside of the body shape that's going to be blacked out in the end. For the arms and legs, they are actually black with the green highlighting, but I put the green base down first because it's easier then to go afterwards with a black eyeshadow and blend that over top of the green. That way you keep kind of the highlight along the legs and arms without having to try and paint on top of black. And then I just took a darker yellow eyeshadow as well to shade along the flowers and help them look a little bit more like they're actually in a cluster on top of one another and creating shadows. For Jean's hat, luckily he has a lot of flowers and details along it, so hopefully that can help hide my eyes in all of the features. One of the things he has is some really pretty flowers along the top, so I kind of based those out and then used eyeshadow to better define the petals. There is both a pink and orange one on the left side, and then the hat itself also needs some detailing. It has different tones based on the depth of how the hat's meant to be sitting on Jean's head, so I went ahead and added a few different tones to that, and then also included the leaves that come out and around the flowers. For the leaves and all the green areas around Jean, I just used a few more dark green eyeshadows and just kind of helped define them a little bit better. So again, they would look like they sit on top of each other and have kind of that veining that plants have. And for the eyes, I did the same thing I did for the feet and hands in that I put a blue base, but it'll be mostly covered by black later. And then of course, we have to outline everything once again. You can always be almost a little bit messier on the outside in the sense that it doesn't really matter if it blends out or kind of bleeds outwards. It's only along the inside that you want to try and have the cleanest lines. You can really see the difference this makes for things like the flowers and along the cross-hatching inside the hat. And then I also made sure to take the same matte black eyeshadow and fill in the eyes while leaving a little hint of that blue just along the bottom. And then of course, to make sure Jean is the standout, I went ahead and blacked out everything else around the outside of him. And then the very last step is to do some white highlighting. I love this part. It makes everything really pop and kind of stand out. You can bring focus to different areas that you want along the design and make things look a little extra shiny, which is always nice. And then that is it for Gardener Jean. We really hope you enjoyed this makeup transformation, and as always, would love to hear your comments down below. Please be sure to subscribe to the Best Fiends YouTube channel, and let us know what other fiends you would like to see brought to life.